Hi all, the topic I am talking about is buyback of shares. So what is buyback of shares? Buyback of shares refers to a process where a company repurchases its own shares from existing shareholders. It is also known as share repurchase. When a company buybacks its shares, the total number of shares available in the market reduces. This is an important concept in corporate finance as it helps in restructuring the company's capital. Overall, buybacks are used by companies to strengthen their financial position and signal confidence to investors. So, why do companies buy back shares? First, buybacks helps in increasing earnings per share because the number of shares reduces. Second, it improves return on equity, which is an important measure for investors. Third, the company uses buybacks to utilize surplus cash when they do not have better investment opportunities. Another reason is to prevent hostile takeovers as reducing available shares makes acquisition difficult. Finally, buyback signals to the market that the company believes its shares are undervalued and worth investing in. So there are different types of methods of buyback shares. The first method is the open market method, where the company buys shares gradually from the stock market. The second method is the tender offer, where shareholders are invited to sell their shares at a fixed price, usually higher than the market price. The third method is book building, where the price is determined through a bidding process by investors. Lastly, there is a oat lot method, which focuses on buying shares from small shareholders. Each method is chosen based on the company's objectives and requirement. So, buyback of shares have both advantages and disadvantages. Starting with advantages, it increases shareholders' value by improving financial ratios like earning per share and return of equity. It also shows management confidence and act as a positive signal to investors. In some cases, buybacks are more tax efficient compared to dividends. However, there are also disadvantages. Buyback reduces the company's cash reserve, which may limit future investment. There is also a risk of buying shares at high prices, which can reduce value. Additionally, companies may focus on short term gains instead of long term growth. So, buybacks must be done carefully. Finally, let us look at the legal framework in India. Buybacks are governed by the Companies Act 2030 and regulated by SEBI guidelines for listed companies. A company can buy back up to 25% of its paid up capital and free reserves. After the buyback, the company must maintain a proper debt equity. Also, the shares that are bought back are permanently cancelled and cannot be reissued. To conclude, buyback of shares is a powerful financial strategy. When used properly, it can create value for shareholders, but it must be balanced with the company's long term growth and goals. Thank you.